From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Austin, Texas, it's Sunday Night Poker. And we've got a good one for you tonight. It is the Mini Monster. Folks, this was a $300 buy-in tournament. Had over 25 flights between Austin and our San Antonio club. $300 buy-in. And you want to know what? We had over $700,000 in the prize pool. Up top, 103,000. We've got 44 left. We've got this table and a few outer tables we'll see throughout the night. All playing for a chance for the final table, which we broadcast right here tomorrow afternoon. So 44 remain right now out of the 2,800 plus entries. And we will play down to 9 as Anthony wakes up with the Cowboys. Anthony with 3.4 million chips. Blinds are 40,000, 80,000, 80,000. And there's the raise. Chip values, red chips are 100,000. Sky blue chips are 25,000, and the orange chips are 5,000. Patrick with just 600,000. This would be half of his remaining chips. He's going to be pretty committed if he makes this call. And in a dire dominated here, Cowboys versus King Jack. Patrick got about 62,000 in his Hendon Mob earnings. He will lay it down and said, this one's not for me.
You'll see it on
My name's Slick Rick. We're going to have a two-dealer rotation. Anastasia, the pride of Ukraine, will be our first dealer. Brittany, the chairmanator, is our game host tonight.
I'm pretty sure
your hands didn't wiggle.
Any hand
and there's the stacks. Looks like Patrick and Eli are the shorties at this table with 8 big blinds. Anthony is the chip leader with 47 bigs. And there you see everybody else. Got some well-known players at this table. Seat 2, Crypto Max, who plays on a lot of our cash streams. And that man right there, JD, has over 1.3 million in Hendon Mob earnings. Mini Monster. Very, very popular tournament. We guaranteed 500,000. We shattered that. Over 706,000 in the prize pool. Right now, the payouts, 37th through 45th place is going to get $2,279.
Yes, so. I didn't look at it.
You've been on the thumbnail since this afternoon.
Oh,
They just knew you were gonna like still.
You're gonna run deep, right?
They just knew. They knew he was gonna run deep, still be in.
Always is.
The AI got us.
How do you think she's doing? Sorry in advance.
I'm scared.
Me too.
No, I'm not sure.
Got a lot to tell you about throughout the night. We'll be here a while, folks. We're going to play till we get down to 9 players.
So she's probably done you a lot. She's done you a lot of bad beats already.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back tomorrow. Isaac in seat 9 raises to 175,000. Crypto Max with the Snowmen. Believe he just went all in for $1,070,000. $1,070,000.
How much is it? It's like 1.1. 1 point, yeah, maybe 20.
Crypto Max, mainly a cash player.
What is?
He has about $1,700 in his Hendon Mob. Slick Rick has about that. So he is more of a cash player.
I'll fold.
But gets the ace queen to lay it down. I like Isaac's hat there. Hook 'em horns, baby. So 37th through 45th is going to get a payday of $2,279.
Did they put mics on us so we wouldn't talk, or?
Yeah.
28 through 36 will get $2,636. 25th through
Everybody
27
all of a sudden.
will get $3,010.
Quiet before we came in the street.
Final table. If you make the final table, you're going to be guaranteed at least 10 grand with the winner tomorrow. Walking away with 103,000. Eli, one of the short stacks
Playing himself.
with about 8 bigs. Going to go all in with his ace 8. And there's the call from Bobek with the Cowboys.
My life may be short. Oh, well, we're live.
Eli needs an ace from space, or else he is going to call it a day. He is, for his tournament life. Now he's got a 10 or an ace,
Harry.
and he is done.
Good playing with you, brother.
Yep.
Eli is eliminated
I want to balance. I expected.
in 44th place. He'll walk out of here with $2,279, and we will probably be filling this seat.
Supposed to do him the ace on the river.
Going to see a lot of players come in and out of the stream room tonight.
Yeah. She wants to get out of here, that's why she's
It's only cooler when it's cash. You get big tips.
So does this mean that we're stuck here till, like, there's no, we're not gonna go back out there?
Weird out that he could have had.
Probably.
You're stuck in here.
We're not that close. It had to be a wheel.
Back door.
Yeah, you're stuck in there till final table or you bust.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not leaving the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes they'll swap tables. I think we're at this point we're not good.
You're stuck here.
We're stuck with you?
Looks like John ordered some chicken nuggets from Odds Bar and Bistro next door.
So let's find someone cool out there.
Odds Bar and Bistro added some new items to the menu.
I busted.
I saw a charcuterie board.
Goes to one viewer.
I'm not that excited.
Just
There's
someone's
better
brother.
personalities out there.
Doubt it.
There's people
Jim
drinking.
Bonnick said that that was delicious. Jim Bonnick's finished
We need to find
cash
a
in
guy.
this tournament. I think he finished
Yeah, Ronaldo, yeah,
50th or somewhere in there.
Yeah.
He'll be in chat here soon.
He's still in.
He's had a lot of beers. What streams do you usually play here? Everything?
Yeah, I'll play the normal one, 5, 10, 25, 100, 200. Don't really have a limit, to be honest. Just high stakes cash.
They're all hold'em?
Yeah, I'll hold.
Crypto Max is 5'8", but with the hair, he's 6'1". JD with ace 10. JD's probably the best player. Certainly one of the best left in this tournament. Incredibly talented and very successful. And he will take that pot down with his ace 10 suited.
You can see yours already. You know, you gotta do it.
If I put this on this side, he wouldn't have seen it.
Just
though.
go like this.
Completely, yeah,
He'll have to see
completely.
it.
Kidding.
That's expensive.
Don't know our
Jesus
hostess's name. What's her name?
You guys drive a hard fucking bargain. $80,000.
You know what's our hostess's name? You don't know. Can I get a Coke Zero? You get a chance? Thank you.
Would you like ice?
No, I've got some already. Thank you, though.
Rice, 175.
Her name?
Totally blanking. I didn't make it very clear what I was asking.
Jorge raises with ace jack suited to 175. JD will lay it down. Cryptomax in the big blind. Will he defend? He is. He's going to defend with 8-9 offsuit. Both players whiff here. See if Jorge will continue. Jorge, with about 2 million chips, is going to. Going to fire out 150, and he'll take down hand number 7.
Just had my face full of chicken strip. I didn't want to talk to you. Thank you, ma'am.
Players have been playing since about 2 o'clock today. It's currently after 7 p.m. in Austin. Players will go on break in an hour and 50 minutes once again through the magic of our flux capacitor. The viewer at home will not experience any break in the action. We have our flux capacitor gassed up, tested, and ready to go tonight. JD in the hijack with pocket 5s and 1.8 million chips. JD about 4th in chips at this table. Cryptomax with the 7s. He went all in with his 8s a few hands ago, and he's going to do the same thing with the 7s. Going to go all in for his 1.2 million chips. Back to JD. This would be for about 2/3 of JD's remaining chips. Cryptomax staring right into the camera. Don't know if JD will want to put that many chips in play with pocket 5s. Yeah, he lays it down. So Cryptomax 2 for 2 in his all-in moves. JD says, I don't like that.
Actually dealt to you in tournaments?
Huh, have you? I don't play tournaments anymore.
So this is a trial right now?
What?
It's a trial to see if she gives you bad beats or not?
No trial. Anastasia's my #1 dealer. Even when she coolers me. We see each other too much.
$200?
200.
Mr. Good again with a king-queen here. Raises to 200,000.
2 red chips behind.
And Anthony's asking how many chips he's got. Mr. Good just was 200,000 behind, so Anthony knows the most at risk here would be 400,000. And a chance to knock out a player. He's got tons of chips. Just 2 red chips would make this call.
Very, very strong if he only min-raised, but let's just get in, I guess.
All right, so he's going to raise to put Mr. Good all in, and Mr. Good makes the call. So this is for Mr. Good's tournament life.
Better than I thought it
Well,
was.
depending on who you're saying.
Anthony is live with his jack and deuce, both clubs too.
Good. Dirty turn. Dirty river.
So the king queen
That was not dirty.
will hold up, and Mr. Good gets the much needed double
It was
up.
appropriate and wonderful. Anastasia, don't listen to him one drop.
It was supposed to be a 5 on the river for a chop.
Now he's up to about 11 bigs.
If we're taking druthers, I wanted exactly what she did there. Diamonds, I was the only one with a diamond.
You got clean dealing in tournaments. It's crazy.
Great shot of our studio. You see
If you,
the trophy there to the left of your screen on that little coffee table next to the brown chair. We've got a beautiful trophy for the Mini Monster. It is on a lighted stand. We'll get a good look at that. As we mentioned, we will be back tomorrow with the final table. Streaming, we think somewhere around 2 p.m. will be allowed to accessible on our YouTube channel, Poker at the Lodge, where we'll have final table from start to finish. Somebody with a chance to win that beautiful trophy and a $103,000 first prize. Not a bad sandwich.
That's my fault.
How do you like to start the week off? Start the month off of June. By the way, happy June, everyone. June 1st. How do you like to start the week and month off with $103,000?
And 2 cards.
hey, Brittany, can you get me a green tea, please? With honey and lemon? Thank you.
Raise here from Anthony to 175. Anthony has about 288,000 in his Hendon mob. I believe he's from San Antonio, home of Lodge Card Club San Antonio off of Wurzbach.
I don't know what I got.
Well,
Hello to all the folks out down there, about 80 miles to the south
okay.
of where we're sitting right now.
Anna Magic.
Don't forget, folks, June 11th, a week from this coming
Are
Wednesday.
those card protectors up for grabs? Like if we were to bust you?
I went to Thai
Maybe don't
Spoon
want.
for lunch today, and I said, hey, I'm going to go play some poker. Give me something for luck.
Yeah.
And they gave me that, and I doubled up my first 2 hands. So I don't think I'm giving that sucker up.
June
know,
11th,
Miss Kay,
Wednesday, 8 p.m. at Odds Bar and Bistro, our second
If you put, because it's soft and squishy. And
open
she thought
mic
it was hard. She
comedy
grabbed it
night.
one day, and
Scheduled
she
to appear,
literally, screamed.
among others, Slick
If you wanna
Rick
mess with her,
and
yes, I'll loan you this.
Doug Polk,
This is
fresh
20 bucks
off of his Kill Tony
None of it
appearance.
None?
Doug,
in my experience.
hope you can join us. That's Wednesday, June 11th at Odds Bar and Bistro.
We'd be wrong.
We're expecting a big turnout, and maybe afterwards we'll all walk next door and play a little poker at Lodge.
Something's got to be going on.
The cube one is 20 bucks on Amazon?
Yeah, it's not expensive at all, but get the metal when the plastic one breaks and literally. 10
How much does that
seconds.
weigh? Was it?
Pass that down to him, please. That sucker is
Okay,
really
damn, it
cool.
weighs quite a bit.
Yeah, that's
Did we scan
This
that?
is cool.
ADHD. Yeah, they scanned it. It's got transmitters all over.
This is so cool.
You got cancer now.
That's basically a cell phone.
RFID reader in that thing.
You've all touched it and put your luck on it. Gotcha.
I can't believe nobody else,
Intimidating.
nobody fucking tried to mess with it.
Keep forgetting. Wait, are you showing it to her for approval? She was
180.
180.
Isaac with ace-7 suited raises to 180,000. And Anthony's loving life here with big slick suited. Anthony is the big stack at this table, and he's going to raise it on up. Each one of those sky blue chips are 25,000. And John goes all in with the ladies. Here we go, folks. Big pot brewing on hand number 13. So the original raiser, Isaac, will lay it down, and here's a chance for John.
Classic.
Looking for a much-needed double up. Can his ladies hold?
This one.
She's gonna keep it clean.
Let's do
2.2 million.
10 jack.
If you get at least the queen of spades, you know. If you get it clean, let's at least the queen of spades.
Queen 10 jack.
It's gotta be. Sweet. That's dumb.
Couple of spades for Anthony. Tons of outs. Look at the equity. John just 51%.
Yep. Oh, no,
what?
that's not what was going to happen. The queen of spades, probably, right? No.
Deuce of diamonds and the queens will hold, and John
You start playing turns more.
I might need to. Usually these runouts aren't clean at all.
gets more than a
It's
double
always
up.
the queen of spades.
2.2 million. And some breathing room.
Nice.
He was down about 12 bigs. Now close to 25. There you see the chip stacks. Two players, Isaac and Mr. Good. Not in panic mode yet, but pretty damn close. Remember, right now it's 40,000, 80,000, 80,000. Every orbit is 200,000 that you have to put chips in play whether you want to or not.
Thank you. I don't have my wallet. Looks like it's free today. Do you want a tournament chip?
JD on the button here, deciding whether he wants to
Thank you.
get the blinds to fold. And that'll be a walk here for Isaac.
We'll start moving it for you, Anna, so you don't have to reach 7 miles across the table.
Thank you.
Big shout out to our stream sponsor, Club WPT Gold. It's the newest sweepstakes model online poker platform available in the majority of the U.S. and Canada. Go right now to clubwptgold.com, use code LODGE, and start playing today.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun.
What's that?
You win. Easy.
I moved the button for you.
Drawback will win the blinds, and we'll move to hand number 16.
Don't forget next time.
42 players remain. We came on air with 44, so already 2 players have waved goodbye.
I don't think I've ever played with you two. Are you guys from San Antonio, or are you from here? And
I'm from the Rio Grande Valley,
Okay.
McAllen, Edinburgh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm from San Antonio.
Yeah, they're brothers, aren't they?
Just
or,
because we're
or
Mexican.
married, one of the
Just because
other.
we're Mexican, for sure.
We're gonna go with that.
I forgot how racist Austin is.
Might need to meet the
Say
stream.
that again. I'm sorry.
Just kidding. I said I forgot how racist Austin is.
That was not racist at all. There was not one thing racist about you being married. I mean,
It was a little homophobic. Not racist.
That's true.
it's not even that.
Holy fuck. Mute the mic.
The strings are about to go off. The viewers just doubled. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah?
Does that say something about the viewers?
No, it's just there's a lot of Mexicans, so they're going to watch us.
Yeah.
God.
I didn't even know you're Mexican. Come on, dude.
I'm just joking.
I'm joking too.
They're not kidding, bro.
Are you from Austin?
I moved down here. I'm originally from Indiana, but I moved down here
Let's mark it right.
from
Indiana's
Oklahoma.
racist, Not Austin. Sorry,
Oklahoma?
Austin.
Oh, okay.
about 8 years ago. I worked for Dell, so I've worked for about 18 years.
And you ended in Austin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the headquarters is here, just down the street. So.
You still work? Yeah? Oh, wow.
Why does everybody assume I'm retired? I'm not that old. Come on, I'm 67. Or no, 57. Good night, 67. I would be that old.
Wait, what did you say?
He said he gave himself a 10-year
he's
age
got-
bumper.
Oh,
And he's got, what is it, Alzheimer's or something over here?
Something.
Can't remember.
Patrick
Okay,
Good
so
says
that's
he's
about me.
57.
Let's move on to talking about JD.
Slick Rick's about to be turning 59 next month.
Yeah, actually, when I retire, I'm going to go back to teaching. That's what I did before Dell. I loved it.
I heard that they pay more, apparently, for teachers that retire and then they come back. They give them, like, some sort
They
of...
don't
Anthony
pay-
with
they
the
don't- they
ladies
don't
here, facing
Go
the
back there.
very well.
Rays
No,
from
I don't think-
CryptoMax.
My wife loves it here. Or go to Colorado. But, yeah, they don't, dude, nobody pays teachers what they should. Teachers deserve way more than they get.
There's the Rays from Anthony back to CryptoMax.
I'm raising it to 420.
This would be for about a quarter of his chips. He is in position,
Broke just for that joke.
Okay.
and he will lay it down.
Beautiful.
CryptoMax, the youngster from,
Well, you see on the stream.
went to the University of North Carolina, big Tar Heels fan.
We're not going to have enough time to watch all the hands we want to see. I'm going to go in there and say, show me the first hand. That's all I want to see.
There are the outer tables, 3 outer tables. Should be 4 outer tables. I didn't see the 4th one.
It's cold, bro.
Maybe 3. 3 plus the studio table.
Mine was laying, his was big.
No? Should be more. Anyways, those were the outer tables.
Excuse me.
So do we decide on which one's up for grabs or no? I really want that one, the $20.
The cube?
Yeah. Saves me the time from ordering on Amazon. And then I can get I have a target on you now too, so.
No. Damn it. Yeah, you give me 10% of your payout.
There you hear the tournament clock. Blinds will be going up to 50,000, 100,000, 100,000. One of my favorite levels. Very easy for me to calculate how many big blinds people have now.
Well,
Should see when Skull's in here during the tournament. He has a little calculator going on, how many big blinds people have. Go Skull, come on.
big fold.
Speaking of Skull Mike, if you want to play on the Watch live stream, we are looking for players this summer.
She's just fucking
3 ways to get on. Actually, there's 4 ways. Make a final table that we're streaming, and you're guaranteed to be on.
Bro.
One way to fill out the player form in the link in the description below. Email Skull at skullmike@lodgecc.com, skullmike@lodgecc.com, or go on Instagram or Twitter and DM him at skullmikepoker. Let him know when you're going to be in town. And start the conversation with Skull. One thing, though. We could make you a star. Like Cryptomax, he's a star. He cannot walk through an airport without people coming up and asking for his autograph. It happens, folks.
Race.
Here's the raise from Bobik. It's a fun name to say, Bobik. With ace-queen offsuit in the small blind. JD with king-8 offsuit in the big blind. 200,000 to call. In a battle of the blinds.
She didn't like your fold.
It was a normal fold.
Probably a bad one.
Are you drawing this?
Yeah.
No? Oh.
Yeah, taking notes. Like, taking lists for
It's like back in the day, the high stakes poker, they used to like have somebody drawing the table, like a sketch.
Jorge wonders if Brittany is sketching the table like we're in court. Jorge with the Cowboys and JD, who's made some laydowns here this last orbit with the hockey sticks and about 12 bigs. It's in the small blind. It's already got 50,000 invested. And he decides he's going to push it all in, and this is going to be trouble for JD.
What I was going to do.
Can still do it.
I fold. Your hand's better than his. Maybe not. Did have an ace.
So JD looking for a 7 from heaven. This is for JD's tournament
I'm
life.
sure the 2,000 was just to induce me to jam, and
All it takes is 1-7 to win the hand. It only takes 1-7 to win the hand.
Already taking his microphone off. Looking for a 7 from heaven.
4.
4-8.
He's already leaving. And JD. is done. He's going to finish, I believe, in 39th place.
We would've made
JD
it straight.
will walk out of here
Flushes beat straights.
38.
Yeah.
with
I was just saying what it should
$2,279.
I had the ace four. I don't remember what suits.
You would have flopped the wheel.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if one of them, if the ace was the heart.
Oh.
I do not know. I was gonna call you just because I was like, you're just inducing my jam there with a min bet. And any ace, but worked out.
And the entire table probably breathes a little bit of sigh of relief. As JD, as I mentioned earlier, probably the most talented tournament player. Maybe left in the entire tournament, much less this table. So anytime a great player is eliminated, little confidence boost for everybody else. All in here for Mr. Good with 810 suited.
520.
520.
420? 520.
I was gonna. I
Got
told
about
JD
five
next time I raise,
bigs.
I'm raising to 420 so he can say nice, and he's like, okay. He's gone now. So
Anthony with ace five suited. Very popular hand, but he's got John behind him.
Nothing crazy.
She said she's saving it for the final table, right?
Yeah.
She's saving it for the final table.
Final table's about to get real funky.
All the bad beats and shit.
Real funky.
Anthony's going to make this call, and what does John do here?
Yeah.
He does decide to go all in. So Anthony was willing to risk 300,000 chips, not most likely going to be willing to risk 1.6 million. So John gets Anthony to fold. Mr. Good
I found out what it was just now when you did.
is live.
That's fair.
Oh, you did a dark?
I mean, hey, with two bets in front of me, that's the only thing I can.
I like your hand a lot better.
That is one of my favorite bad hands.
Not anymore. Oh my
Two
God.
pair for Mr. Good.
He's alive.
For sure, club's coming, right? The way she deals?
She might be. Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
God.
Wow, two pair versus two pair. Mr. Good looking for an 8 or a 10. Doesn't come.
Good hand,
Like
yes.
you. I
Yeah,
knew
that's
some sick shit was fucking coming.
So Mr. Good flopped two pair, but it wasn't good enough. As John Jay
Never, if you think
all of a sudden has 3.4 million
He
chips.
always, the ace queen always wins on the turn of the river.
He was one of the short stacks.
Are we going to break our table or just going to bring up players?
Yeah, no more shit.
Stream's over.
We got some players.
Jorge is full of comedy, wondering if we're going to break the stream table. Yeah, Jorge.
Players that we get. Can we get some
Stream's over. We're going to break the stream table.
We'll get more crypto.
Keep the jokes for comedy night at Odds Bar and Bistro, June 11th. Come back, Jorge. Get up on stage, Mr. Comedy over here.
I'm all in.
How much is it?
Isaac with Queen Jack offsuit and just 6.5 big blinds goes all in the small blind.
We called.
Jorge makes the call with ace 8. Isaac's live. 37 players remain. We are playing down to 9 players. We are played down to our final table and then call it a night. We're going to be here a while, folks. There's the queen for Isaac. Looking for more than a double up here.
There it is. Oh, shit. You might be cooked.
Board is incorrect right now. We've got 2 queen of diamonds out, so we got a little graphical error. Here we go. Overhead view. There's the jack. So
River.
2 pair for Isaac, and he's going to get now has more than a double up. He's going to have 15 bigs now, 1.5 million,
Thanks.
Okay.
and more importantly, he is not going home. Big shout out to our moderators, BW Bug and the one and only Yoda of Chatsville. I assume we'll see Jim Bonix at some point. Jim Bonix was in this tournament. He cashed in this tournament. I think he cashed for about $1,600. Congratulations to Jim Bonix. Plus, he
Me?
bubbled, got paid $600 on another
Like we better not lose a player.
flight that he didn't bag on. So, way to go, Jim Bonix.
Good son busted.
Isaac just got those chips. Is all in again
That was my move.
with ace 10. Starting to chip up.
Nice hand. That other hand. If I told you in the moment, I wouldn't have meant it. Yeah. I'm already over it. Guys, I'm saying it right now. If the button gets like right here, I'm gonna slow down. I want somebody to be the big blind.
All in.
Cryptomax for the 3rd time in 25 hands is going all in, this time with ace queen offsuit. It's worked the first 2 times he's done this. And it will work again. He's 3 for 3 in his all-ins. There you see 36 players remain. First prize tomorrow. Making it to the final table, you're guaranteed to lock up 10,364, but up top 103,000.
You're not supposed to be in this room.
What do you mean?
I asked for drunk players. Are you drinking?
Can be.
Not at the moment.
Not yet? Not yet or not at the moment?
New
Are
player,
you still looking for players, Phyllis?
Kenny.
You still looking for players out there? Look for the drunkest person. Okay. Yeah. If he's drinking. Oh. If they're not
And
drinking.
if he's not, give him a free drink.
Yeah.
He just sat
just
down.
got here,
Kenny
bro.
just sat down.
This is bullshit.
Goes all in with ace queen suited.
So you're sober, right? Is that correct? Okay.
Is this mine right here?
Yeah, that's right. Nice handed.
We should be filling up.
Yeah.
Going to try to listen to as much table talk as we can today. Table has been relatively talkative. I believe Anthony had over 3 million chips a few minutes ago and back down to 2 million, about 21 bigs. Got some Broadway cards facing the Rays here from Jorge. Jorge from the Rio Grande Valley, which is South Texas, about as far south as you can go. and still be in the United States? And Anthony will 3-bet here to 525. Jorge with about 3 million chips. Looks over what Anthony has. Let's see what Jorge does with the snowmen. Not too many snowmen down in the Rio Grande Valley.
All in.
But he goes all in. Anthony says, that didn't go how I wanted it to. Don't think Anthony is going to risk his tournament life with King Jack offsuit. So he will think for a little while. Jorge's just glad he didn't get the snap call, because Jorge doesn't want to see a flop. He wants to take it down right now, and he will.
Ripped it or folded.
You're watching the Mini Monster. This was a $300 buy-in tournament. It started about 2 weeks ago. I think we had 25 flights here in the Austin Club, 9 more in San Antonio. We had turbo flights in this where the blind levels were cut in half. The last turbo flight was this morning. I think they started at 9 a.m. Wonder if anybody's still left in the tournament that entered the turbo flight at 9 a.m. That would be fun.
No, I didn't even see it.
But these always, we guaranteed 500,000 in the prize pool. Got over 700,000 in the prize
Did you
pool.
play the flight this morning?
Yeah.
The turbo?
Yeah, I woke up at like 7 in the morning and was like,
It's
let's go.
a good instinct.
Wow. We just heard the answer to that. I believe Christopher in seat 8 played the turbo this morning. Either Christopher or Isaac. I don't know which. One of them said they played the turbo. That would be cool. Wake up this morning
You following me?
and by tomorrow win 100,000.
Hello. Hey. How are you? Good. How are you? Good.
Jennifer, a Lodge regular
Thank you.
with 2.7 million, takes a seat with the gents. Jennifer loves the Lodge. Always says hello to me every time she comes to the Lodge, and I love that.
Are they making up the food situation with putting you on the feature table?
No. I don't think so. No, I'll have to deal with that later. Yeah.
There you see the stacks at this table. Jorge, the chip leader with 39 big blinds. Got a couple, Kenny and Christopher. Not in any panic mode right now, but with 13 bigs, they've going to have to make some moves eventually.
Yeah.
Seems risky.
Yes, I was going to say, that sounds a little risky.
We all called into work today, so we're not supposed to be here.
Boom.
We can bring up like politics.
Oh,
The table, whole table will not stop talking.
Republicans, come stand up over here.
I enjoyed him asking if you guys were brothers. That was wild.
Bro, I thought it was pretty funny. I don't know if he was making a joke, but I thought it was funny.
I think he was serious.
Was he? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's, I mean, yeah. I thought it was so funny, though.
I mean, we're cousins, but we're not brothers.
Yeah. His aunt is married to my uncle's brother, sister's cousin.
Oh, I have a relationship like that.
That's all Mexicans are just.
Oh, so you guys are actually related?
No,
Oh.
that's, just because they're Mexican doesn't mean they're related.
I know.
Well,
Got him.
our table mate thought so.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
I don't know if he meant it in any
He
way,
said,
but
are you guys related or dating?
That's what
oh, that's literally. Oh, I didn't hear the
Yeah.
part. Bro, that would, yeah, okay, then it was a joke. Oh man, I wish I would have heard that part.
We said married, but yeah, same thing.
Yeah. Well, Mexican.
Isaac in the small blind will make the call.
Not
Jennifer in the big will release her 7-6 suited, and we will go 3 ways to this flop. Anastasia will give us 3. Couple jacks. Everybody whiffs on this flop. Jorge's going to try to buy it here.
Plays it.
That's a half-size pot bet, 420.
God, I fucking love poker.
Isaac's going to look down at his ace-4 offsuit. And send it into the muck.
Remember?
Yeah, I know. You did it.
So Jorge,
All right.
being aggressive, now with 4.5 million chips, starting to build chips. He wants to take down that 103,000 back to the Rio Grande Valley.
Don't
Damon the Tatted One, the hot dog eating wonder,
Anastasia? Is it just Julio?
getting ready to come in to relieve Anastasia, who is the pride of Ukraine.
Does, most likely.
It feels like the people that care for you the most, you just can't win with them.
Yeah, Damon will.
Like I have friends that like deal, and they try to deal with me, and you said you don't like them?
I don't care about
No.
it. I'm joking.
See how fast she speaks up. She didn't even let it marinate. She's like, I'm kidding, I promise. I wanted to call just now.
I wanted you to show.
All right, we're going to change dealers while we do. Let's hear from our stream sponsor, Club WPT Gold.
Do you want to play in a free roll tournament with $1 million in prizes up for grabs? Club WPT Gold is giving away 1,000 tickets to their 1 million sweeps coins Gold Rush free roll. If you want in on the action, sign up for Club WPT Gold with code LODGE. Gold Rush ticket free rolls will be running every day from May 18th through July 6th. The sooner you sign up, the more chances you'll have to win a coveted ticket. Head over to clubwptgold.com and sign up with code LODGE today.
Club WPT Gold, the newest sweepstakes model online poker platform available in the majority of the U.S. and Canada. Sign up today. clubwptgold.com. Use code LODGE.
Yeah, only you've heard that, luckily.
And Damon will be in for the next hour, slinging cards. So we'll have a 2-dealer rotation.
Probably.
It's about to be the next viral clip.
Don't worry. Usually it's me coughing.
As you know, Damon once appeared on the
They're always the one dude in the comments.
hot dog eating contest on July 4th. The Nathan's hot dog eating contest that you see on ESPN every July 4th. About 10 years ago, Damon was up on that stage trying to beat Kobayashi and Joey Chestnut. He did not win. In a related story, he was really sick the next morning.
It's massive.
10-handed table.
Is it, oh, yeah, yeah, because they can do extra.
Come on.
Nice.
Huh?
Hope I get the one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we do.
Good hand.
Blinds are 50,000, 100,000, 100,000. Once again, the chip values. Red chips are 100K. Sky blue chips are 25,000, and the orange chips are 5,000. CryptoMax on the button. It's going to raise here with King 4 suited to 300,000. CryptoMax choosing spots to be very aggressive, trying to take down the blinds. So far, it has worked for him. CryptoMax sitting at 1.85 million chips. Has nearly doubled his chip stack that he started the stream with.
Is that your son?
Yeah,
I like it. It's cute.
I like this side better,
Oh. You flip it to that when you get bad beat?
pretty much.
I like it.
Or if I'm like early card done.
It's cute. You ordered Etsy?
Yeah, there's somebody making like custom
Yeah.
poker card holders, you
Nice.
know.
Yeah, I ordered
Yeah.
one for a friend for his birthday.
Oh, nice.
Had his, put both of his sons' names on there.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I thought you got a picture of you.
All in here from Christopher, Ace Jack suited.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And if I heard right, Christopher was in the turbo this morning. CryptoMax with a decent holding. Big slick offsuit.
705. 705.
I am all in.
And he goes all in. This is the fourth time CryptoMax has gone all in 36 hands.
Glover.
And he's in great shape here, dominating Christopher. Ace King to Ace Jack. And Christopher already standing up. Christopher's going to be told to sit down. You're blocking the cameras, young man. Please sit down. There's the jack and a couple diamonds. What a flop for Christopher.
Yeah, what did I say?
No king.
You're alive.
And Christopher
I have 700.
705.
gets the double up.
Don't forget the 5.
9 hand.
Thank you, thank you.
Pretty good thought.
I see the flag on
Just a little bit.
No,
I don't know, I think you hit the board.
I had like 7
Yeah,
zero.
me too.
Jeez. Wow.
Oh my.
Hanging around. That's what I've been doing all day. Hanging around.
Blinds are going to be going up next hand to 60,000, 120, 120, I believe. Believe the final table we're going to go to 40-minute levels, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know why I did that. I felt like they just didn't read it.
All in.
All in again for Crypto Max. With about 10 bigs, King 8 suited. This is his fourth time.
We're live.
And he will take it down.
Okay, 60, 120, 120.
Blinds are now 60, 120, 120. 30-minute levels today and 40-minute levels tomorrow on the final table. Sunday night poker, and we will be late tonight. 33 players remain. We've got to eliminate 24 players before we go home. Blinds are now 60,000, 120, 120.
Does that hurt between your thumb and your pointer? Does that one hurt? Yeah. The cheeseburger that you got? No.
Hamburgers are good. It's gotta be 240.
All in.
Good luck, Kenny.
All in from Kenny with the ladies.
Kenny. You bastard.
John had raised with his suited Broadway cards, King Jack suited.
What's your favorite episode?
So I've seen every single one multiple times.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
A lot of
well,
seasons, bro.
man. There's some good originals, man.
My favorite is the chili cookout.
Chili Cookout's great
Yeah.
with Scott Tederman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good original. Honestly, mine's Sarcastaball.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I used to fall asleep just watching South Park.
Yeah. Mine was The Office. I would fall asleep watching The Office.
Bro, me too. The Office?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't kill Kenny.
I've heard that so many times.
Oh, well, I thought I was
At the
original.
poker table especially. Skull Mike said it before.
I thought I was being original. Now I feel like shit, Kenny. Oh, the only thing that makes me feel better is chips. We'll pause. Okay.
So what I've been told is
Nice.
we have a little trouble with the graphics
It worked.
for the next 3 or 4 hands here.
They had to edit it.
There is a problem with the
hard at work.
I thought you
table, but we are working through it. From what I've been told, it'll be about 3 hands where we're going to have a little challenge with the graphics.
This is genius. See if they're
Okay,
clear
I
out
haven't
there.
pitched all. I haven't pitched.
You are
all.
watching the
Okay, just take
Mini Monster.
out of the box. Yeah, move.
This was a $300 tournament, $300 buy-in tournament. Started May 22nd. Will end tomorrow with our final table.
Okay.
We got some free pause.
First place, we guaranteed over 100,000 or 100,000 at least, and it's going to be 103,000. We did have about 9 flights that took place in our San Antonio club.
I'm gonna do another one now.
Shout out to San Antonio Lodge Card Club. It's a great club if you've ever
Yeah.
are down in the San Antonio area. If it's off Wurzbach.
But in here, you guys all just have to.
I've been there a few times. It's a great place to play poker.
She just made me laugh.
And plans to increase capacity. We're planning big things down there.
Noise cancellation on next to me.
Raise it. I think it's 265 now.
Kenny with Big Slick suited raises to 265.
All in for.
Oh yeah.
And Chris is going to go all in with 8-3 offsuit for 1.3 million. A little misstep because Kenny folds.
We didn't like you so much, man. So you
Kenny folded. Big Slick suited.
I thought you were unmovable.
They kicked me
I
out.
thought you were unmovable.
So we're gonna take off the thumbnail now? Or?
Yeah, what a life, dude.
Yeah.
They're
Holy
gonna put
shit.
us skins on the
Oh,
skins
shit.
on the screen.
That's a
on the
mistake.
symbol.
You're banned from the
Oh,
stream.
right here.
We're going to balance the table and get rid of the big blind. Crypto Max.
He's like, oh, don't.
Hope to see him later.
Bigfoot hat? No, this is Wookiees. The Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. Okay. I look like I thought I meant
Little shocked that
Oh,
Kenny
nice.
Company called Grassroots California.
didn't want to play for his tournament life with Ace King suited
Kind of jam band. No, they have various artists.
and about 11 bigs.
and they drop it
But who am I? I'm not a tournament player.
Raise.
Isaac, as we mentioned, we're going to have a little graphic challenges for the next 2 or 3 hands. This is hand number 41, so sit tight. We will be able to fix these graphics.
That's my thing. I don't know why. It has to
We
be.
are about 51 minutes
Point to me.
from the players taking their first break. 32 players remain. An amazing 2,882 entries. It's a lot of $100 bills. I like Damon's hat. It's one of my favorite hats that they've designed. About 15 different styles of hats and all sorts of great gear that you can get either online or right here at one of our 2 clubs. Both players whiffing on this flop. And it's over to Anthony in the big blind. Battle of the blinds here is going to fire out with 7 high. to try to take it down.
Your own brother, man.
Yeah, I know.
No, I take the small ones, you take the big one.
That was the agreement we had.
Can't make it too obvious. Man, I would love for somebody in the comment section to be like, are they related? Be the fucking best, man.
I have to go back and watch it.
Battle of the blinds once again. Anthony will defend here. And I believe we might have fixed the graphic problems. As I'm now seeing cards.
When did you back, bro?
San Antonio not yesterday, but last Saturday. The noon flight.
Saturday? Yeah.
That was a one-person bagging every time, right?
Mine, I got lucky. I got 3.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times it was just one.
It was just one,
It
right?
was
That's
so
crazy.
brutal over there.
Yeah.
And then here, you look over here, and it's like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Pulling
12
up.
back.
Jason in chat says, I love low entry fee tourneys. Makes it where us regular
Oh, in
schmoes
the beginning or what?
can play and have fun.
No, but like theirs was like
weekend.
every single.
I like them too, Jason.
No, but like theirs was every single flight.
Oh, yeah, like every.
Like they had no chance. Like, not even, like,
$300
Friday,
buy-in
Saturday.
tournament. Somebody can definitely
I played
take a couple
Saturday morning.
shots at it.
Would you?
But the second
I got
weekend
busted
here,
like
San Antonio?
Queens or something, and there was like 28 people. And then I played some cash, and then by the time I left, it was like 34. So literally, you have to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the second weekend, I look over here, and it's like 289.
Did you play any in San Antonio, or all of this just the morning only?
Nah, I just woke up this morning. I was
Wow.
like, let's go get it.
I love it. I love it. They better have all the TVs on the stream over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some friends that live over there.
Oh,
and
that would be disrespectful, right? If they didn't.
Yeah, right. Tell someone to send you a screenshot right now of all the TVs.
They should, right?
I think Royal. Did you play Royal? Have you played Royal Poker?
Nah, man.
You San Antonio, right?
Yeah, but I'm strictly allowed to play in one place.
Yeah.
They kicked out all the other ones.
Oh yeah, I've been kicked out of every other place.
That's all right.
If you're not familiar, that should let you know where I'm at. I don't want to be disrespectful to their stream and mention a different.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Too.
Yeah, I just don't want to be disrespectful.
We saw what they did to Crypto Max after he said
Yeah.
something
I know.
bad.
He
so
said something about South Park. They
Get him
like,
out of here. Get that guy out of here.
Get him out of here.
I got some breaking news that I want to tell you about. If you like tournament poker, folks, I'm going to tell you right now the breaking news. June 26th through July 6th, the Behemoth $100,000 free roll. This is a $40 entry fee, $20 rebuys and add-ons, 10 days of starting flight. You could possibly win a huge prize pool guaranteeing at least $100,000 in the Behemoth free roll, June 26th through July 6th. The Lodge continuing to bring the heat with our tournaments.
Want to be very combative with you right now.
The behemoth.
You'll see it on the stream.
$40 buy-ins, $20 rebuys and add-ons. Guaranteeing $100,000. Not too shabby. It's a juiced up multi-flight free roll. It all starts June 26th. For more information, you can go to our website. It may be so breaking news that they haven't even put it up on the website yet.
It's a long way. So we get to do that.
Good time to have a small butter. Also.
Huh?
It's not a good time to have a small butter also if they need to rush them again. But,
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
you know, this each hand's so valuable, especially for missing the person too.
Stack sizes. Jorge at 39 bigs.
No problem.
Are these true? What these?
Yeah, I leave the third.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna play?
Can't remember. The shootout for sure.
Oh, nice.
Some other ones too. You going out there?
Just for the man.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
How do your hands look?
You going just for the main?
Yeah, usually I like to go out there, play a few events, but a little busier this year. You make it through?
Yeah, I'll go out there June 20th.
Nice.
Play the Millionaire Maker, and then I don't know why.
Doesn't the mini me fall around that time too?
It's like the next week.
That was pretty cool.
It's like
The mini me's pretty
or
nice.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the Millionaire Maker, and I don't know why, but I get a kick out of the Gladiator.
Okay.
It's cheap, and you can.
And which one?
The Gladiator, the one that has like
Oh,
305,000 people. It's crazy.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, it's a cheap buy. I'm like, bro, if you bust, you trying to rebuy, you're gonna be in line for like 2 hours. Like, there's no busting and
Didn't Negreanu make a deep run in that last year?
Maybe.
All in for Kenny.
Yeah, like a couple of friends are like, yeah, I got a couple bullets. I'm like, bro, you need to.
For under 10 bigs, he's got an ace in his hand, and he's ready to put it all in. Jennifer with King 9, K9 Wolf.
Yeah, just wait for the next day.
Yeah, just wait for the next day.
Yeah, because they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get
K9 puppy feet.
X amount of bullets. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna be able to.
No, you're gonna fire one bullet.
Yeah.
and then and if you try to rebuy, you're gonna be on the
You're in
reserve
line forever.
1,050,000.
Jennifer does not want to make this call for $1 million of her chips.
Plus is pretty dope, though.
So Kenny gets it through.
And it might actually save them.
Kenny wearing a nice red hoodie,
Maybe the
red hooded sweatshirt.
You gotta identify yourself.
sign it up. Yeah.
Do you have to subscribe to it?
You have to use it.
It's just download the app, and then you can just create it, bro. And then like the first time you go there, from what my boy told me, he's like he had to wait in line the first time, but after that you don't gotta wait in line. No more.
Oh, okay.
What is it? It's
But
the
they
app to
basically require
register.
you
It's the W. If I have
They
my
have
phone,
to
I'll show
to
you.
do it?
It's the WSOP app.
Oh, okay.
it's
No, but I mean,
it's
not like
called
subscribe
WSOP
as in like
Plus. So,
pay
like,
for
you can
because
actually.
anytime I see something
buy
that
your
says
entries
plus at
on
the
there.
end,
Yeah, that's
like you have to
right.
subscribe to it.
Could you do
you
that
don't
with the
gotta pay.
Gladiator?
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you can do that with all of them. Yeah, whatever you event. which makes it easier. So that way you're not waiting in line.
Yeah.
But rebuys would still suck. You know what I'm saying? You still can't.
Because everybody did the app, but you still have to go
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
to get the chips.
Yeah. Rebuys would still be trash.
Actually, I saw a friend post a screenshot of like him rebuying something, and it said X amount of people waiting, and then like your number or whatever.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. Like you don't have to be
Go,
waiting.
you
around.
can walk around.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
like start heading back when it's almost time.
I'm not sure exactly if it works that way, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
About 477 folks already tuning in from all over the world on this Sunday evening. Jennifer with Big Slick going to call here on the button. 950,000 in the skillet. We're going to see a flop here. Damon's going to give us 3. Both players whiffed. Christopher's 6s way out in front with his Christopher's going to Hand on Shoulder University. Goes check, check. Jennifer looking for an ace or a king. Or a jack. Actually, no jack. Looking for an ace or a king. Facing a 300,000 chip bet, will lay it down. And Big Slick disappoints again. Eight more minutes in this level. Blinds will go up to 75,000, 150, 150. With about 38 minutes till break. 30 players remain. Right now, the payout for 30th place, $2,636. Next pay jump is 27th place. We'll pay $3,010.
I know Lambo, Chuck, you know Chuck the Cage? He's out there. That boy, he about to be out there for like 2 months.
Yeah, I know. Every time I went up to the cage, he was like, telling me how excited he was. Basically since last August.
Yeah. Damn. I'm happy for him, man.
Yeah.
That's what, man, he lives for this.
Yeah, he literally does.
Man. Like once we got down to like 60 days, he was like, Chris, 60 more days. Chris, 59 more days.
Yeah, I like hearing about it because, you know, it's fake. I like World Series, you know. It's fun. It's fun time.
Oh, yeah.
The snowman for Jorge once again. He's had him a couple times. Ball back. Pair and a gut shot. Tough to play snowman here with 3 overcards on the board. And Jorge's going to release it. And ball back. Quietly building his stack. Jorge, the chip leader, 4 million chips. There's some of the outer table action. CryptoMax got placed right at that table in seat 5. Remember, when the players do go on break in about 30 minutes, you will not be going on break unless you want to take a break. You can take a break whenever you want at home. But the viewers, if you don't want to take a break, you will not have to, because I've got the flux capacitor working
See, this is how it works out.
That means we will fly through
I'm gonna call.
the time together and not experience any breaks. One of the outer tables there. The professor with his bucket hat and his back towards us. He plays a lot of on the cash. It's getting exciting, folks. 29 players remain. We need 20 more eliminations before we go home tonight. Isaac with the ladies in early position. Gonna raise here. See what the blinds have. Bobek with just Jack 5. And Kenny doesn't have anything. So Isaac's going to take the blinds down. Every orbit, you're putting 300,000 chips in play. Through blinds alone. There's another one of the outer tables. There's Brittany. Brittany in seat 5. There's Pete, a.k.a. Smalls, who plays on a lot of our cash streams.
You got a bunch of orange back there?
200,000.
I wasn't gonna call. I was just being nosy. Wanted to know.
Saw Jim Bonix pre-stream. Jim Bonix paid for my salad. Thank you, Jim Bonix, and ordered himself a charcuterie board. I did not see it. It's a brand new menu item at Odds Bar and Bistro, a charcuterie board.
Stop messing stuff up, bro.
It's fun to say charcuterie. Folks, let's do a little roll call. Where you're tuning in from all over the world. We'll try to give you a shout out.
Raise 250. Sorry. Small butter.
Isaac in the big blind, just 130 to call with some Broadway cards. Looks like he may be contemplating a raise here. No, he just makes the call. So heads up, Isaac and Bobek. There's the jack, top pair for Isaac.
You're gonna be heading out to the
Okay, bye.
All right.
You played amazing.
Good playing with you.
Good luck, guys.
Likewise.
So we're going to wave goodbye to Jennifer. The big blind is going to be transferred to one of the outer tables to balance the tables. Looks like we're down to 28 remaining. We started the stream with 44. And the blinds are going to go up. This will be the last level before they go to break. Blinds are going to be 75,000, 150, 150.
Everybody gonna laugh at me for this. They're gonna be like, ain't no way.
Folding Jack 7? I don't think that's anything to laugh at.
Yeah. Now they're gonna laugh at me for that, folks. Okay, lines up. They're gonna be like, I'd have never guessed.
75, 150.
Yeah, we're at 27. Yeah, so
Redraw.
Redraw for.
we're doing full redraw.
Oh, so we're leaving the stream.
Yeah, you can take maybe.
Damn, I was getting some good.
So it looks like we're down to 27 players.
30% chance.
And we may, I believe we're down to 27. And at 27, we do a full redraw. Folks, we are in the redraw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our flux capacitor. On the count of 3, we're going to travel through time and get through this redraw. 1, 2.
Did he buy?
3.
But I guess we just got separated.
And that
at some point.
is the flux capacitor. We are back.
Glad to see you're still
27 players remain. We just had a redraw. We got a bunch of new people at the table.
Maybe I can't say
Raj
that.
is the chip
Maybe
leader
tomorrow.
with 6.4 million chips.
The 10 seconds after
Wow.
the sucker.
A lot of chips just came to the table.
Yeah, I know.
Jorge, who was our chip leader at the stream table, is
Well, this
now
is
second with
short-lived
3.9.
I'm all in.
Good luck.
And there's B Baller. Baller.
Shit.
All in for her tournament life with Ace Queen.
I win?
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to show it on stream.
Yeah.
You can watch in 30 minutes.
Get the show to get out the next
Baller.
My favorite dealer.
Oh, no.
Brittany's a great player, a lodge regular,
I have a few favorite dealers today.
and she's a
Oliver,
crusher,
David.
let me tell you, and a great person.
Damien.
Love Brittany. We got a lot of great members.
Him and I are hit or miss.
Yeah, 2
So
sets,
many
right?
great members.
C5? Yeah, 2 sets are red?
And sometimes
Yes.
it deals me the nuts.
Sorry. No, you're good.
Only 2.
Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight on Sunday night at the Lodge.
Yes.
You're watching the Mini Monster. It's a $300 buy-in tournament, roughly
Yeah, I'm Brittany, by the
2
way.
weeks in the making. 2,882 entries. And we're down to our final 27.
Suggested Facebook friends every day.
27th player place is a pay jump, $3,010 now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everyone is locked up.
What do you normally play?
Mainly tournaments.
Yeah, nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Cryptobacks is back at the table.
Nice.
He's got 2.9 million chips now.
It's the 1-2 streets, so you know how that is.
Yeah.
Trying to just stay away, focus on tournaments.
Makes sense.
Probably the
Vernon says, I'm a good poker player, not sure if I'm good enough to play at the Lodge. Vernon, believe me when I tell you, you're good enough. So we had that giant announcement.
You're getting the $2 draft, no? They run out?
The Behemoth, $100,000 free roll, June 26th through July 6th.
There's no more $2 drops?
$40 entry fee, $20 rebuys and add-ons, 10 days of starting flights.
Yeah, I got one earlier, but
Out of the can.
What a
yeah.
tournament that will be.
that was supposed to be a secret.
We're calling it the
That was
Behemoth.
yesterday.
Yesterday.
Extra points if you can spell Behemoth. $100,000 guarantee on a $40 buy-in? Are you freaking kidding me? Only at the Lodge.
Good luck.
All in from All Pure with Ace Queen suited in the cutoff. It's got under 10 bigs. Brittany with some crackers in the big blind says you can have it. The Behemoth. Wow. Slick Rick's going to fire in the Behemoth. You can bet your sweet ass I'm going to fire at the Behemoth. All in from Bulbic with suited Broadway cards. Baller also with King Jack.
I should get a count.
Not suited, though. In the small blind, she's going to ask for a count. This would be for more than half of Baller's chips.
915?
No, I'm sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 15. 9, 15.
She lays it down. Back over to the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks fan.
Okay.
Brett in the big blind will fold. And Bobick
My peripheral.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
will take it down. So tomorrow, look for us to get on air after 3 p.m. for the final table. Sometime after 3 p.m. And tomorrow we'll go until we finish. We always get asked, how long are you going for? Tournaments are a little different than cash games. We don't really determine when we end tournaments. So we've had some really short ones, and we've had some really long ones. Really long ones. Some of you may be wondering about the payouts. We had over $700,000 in total prize pool money. About $120,000 went to pay day one people that didn't bag. So top 5% bagged each flight, but we did pay some money to people that were close to bagging. And through all of the flights, roughly $120,000 came out of the overall prize pool money, leaving us with $599,000 for day two to be distributed. So All Pure hits his ace Bets 350 and CryptoMax will lay it down. Chip values, once again, red chips are 100,000. Sky blue are 25,000. And the orange chips are 5,000. All pure wearing a Raiders hat. The Raiders. We are about 20 minutes away from the players taking a break. Once again, you won't be having to take any breaks. Raj wearing the winter beanie in June. This guy, all pure, needs a new sweatshirt.
So what were the $2 beers? If it's not Bud Light.
on draft, apparently.
Oh,
Are they honoring those beers for $2 or no?
The draft. This was the first time she brought me this.
But did they charge you $2 or $5?
She didn't. Yeah.
There's one of the outer tables. 25 players remain.
But there we go. See? $2 beers, baby.
$2 beers on Sunday. Did I mention that? From Odds Bar and Bistro, $2 draft beers. Are you kidding me?
Dude, bro.
On Sundays.
You found out on the first one.
Good luck, Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny all in, ace-5 offsuit, and all pure with the Gretzky hand. He wins the 100,000. He better buy a hoodie. He knows where to play. Shout out to our friends. All in good fun. Bobak ace jack. It's a million chips to call. This would basically be for 75% of his chips. Can't see him making this call. He will fold. Had a couple people behind him as well, so not only making that with ace jack, got people behind you. So there's a snap call from Rahul. He makes the call with ace jack, but he's got 4.5 million chips. He could easily do that and not be too worried. So he's in good shape, dominating Kenny. Kenny needs some help here. Looking for a 5 or some straight cards. Now, just a 5.
Good game.
Doesn't come.
Good luck.
So Kenny is eliminated in 25th place. He will walk out of here with $3,010. And there's a pay jump now. Now, 24th place will get $35.44. So a $534 pay jump. Bobak, Baller, and Brett all 10 bigs or less. And we will wave goodbye to Damon and say hello once again to the pride of Ukraine, Anastasia, who has more stamps on her passport than anyone I know. She likes to travel. I like to be at places. I don't like the traveling part of it. If we could just zip to the places we wanted to go to, I would love it. But it's the airports. It's the airports that I don't like.
How much?
300.
Call.
Brett and Raj heads up. There's the queen right in the window. Gut shot possibilities for Brett in seat 2, wearing the purple hoodie from Stephen F. Austin out in East Texas. Goes check, check. Brett is going to be looking for a king. There's the king for Brett. Broadway. The nuts.
Lost 2 more. Crazy, like 5 in literally 5, maybe 3 minutes. We lost 5 people.
I think the blinds have a little bit to do with it.
For sure, yeah, we're
Why is it moving up?
Actually, it's
We
pretty
just
crazy. That's a lot of
redrew,
people.
yeah.
moving it on.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, 5 people and
I mean, average size 20. To get rid of 5 is pretty fucking fast.
Chip distribution is also a little weird. There's a bunch of big stacks, a bunch of small stacks. I have.
Folks, there are currently 3 chip colors on the table right now. Only 3. Let's not complicate things. The red chips are 100,000. The sky blue chips are 25,000, and the orange chips are 5,000. There are 3 chip colors currently on the table, and only 3. Don't want to confuse everybody.
Are the draft still available?
CryptoMax will take it down. Brittany, the chairmanator, is going to shuffle a player out of here in the big blind.
Hey, another one.
There's the trophy. Look at that beautiful trophy.
All day. So I
The mini monster.
all day. So I was thinking.
Champion will receive that and $100,000.
we'll see in a little bit.
I think my fingerprints are on that. So we got Jorge sitting at 4.7 million, Raj at 5.7 million. They're by far and away with Rahul 6.7 million. Those are the chip leaders. Baller under 10 bigs in the big blind. She's going to have to make a move at some point, but with 3-5 suited, going to need some help. How about trips for Raj? Goes check, check. Raj is not going to check any longer. Let's see if Baller tries to make a move here. Raj showing a little weakness. Baller in the big blind. Needs some chips. She decides not to make the move, and it goes check, check. To the river we go, and there's the boat for Raj. And Raj trapping like a lobster fisherman. But Brittany does not fall for it. Raj with his winter hat in June in Texas finally fires out, and Brittany finally says, thank you, now I can fold. And we'll go to hand number 66. 24 players remain. We need 15 more to exit through the doors. Actually, 21 players. Wow. We need 12 players to exit. Players are about 9 minutes from a break. $21 players. 21st will get $4,262. So a big pay jump. Almost over $700 between 22nd and 21st place. Money's starting to get real. Hell, the min cash was real for me. Raj scoops up another punt. Look at that studio. Under the lights. Is there a nicer studio? I think not. I'm a little biased, but I think we have the best studio. One of the best. Let's just say that. One of the best. Would you go with me on that one? All pure with an exciting 10-9 suited in the hijack. He's got 10 bigs. He cannot take a chance with that hand. Folks, if you want to see a good podcast, check out Cards and Cocktails on YouTube. That's Skull Mike and Slick Rick visiting with different poker player every 2 weeks. So far, 3 episodes have come out. Abby Poker, Corey Eyring, and T1000. Our next one coming out in about 10 days, the one and only DQ. Other guests this summer, Juan, British Bulldog, Nick Airball. All in from Brittany with Ace King offsuit.
Playing the man this year role?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
There we
How about
go.
you?
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Vegas for about a month.
When are you going?
When am I going?
Yeah.
June 20th till July 10th. I'm going to play
Nice.
larger casual.
Final table tomorrow should get started after 3 p.m. Central Time. If you want to tune in tomorrow, I will be back here.
And then it.
Who knows? Maybe Skull Mike will even be here.
Huh? No.
What are you gonna play?
Just gonna play the ladies,
Cool.
and if I bust, then I'm gonna play the gladiator.
And then if you win both, then you play the
Definitely
main?
playing the main. If I win this, I'm playing the main too.
Hell yeah. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks. Yeah, you don't play tournaments a lot, do you?
Are you from Austin?
Not originally. Originally from South Florida, but I've been.
450.
Oh shit. Did we play in
Crypto Max getting spicy here, raising it to 450,000 on the button with Queen 5 suited. Rahul, who plays a lot of cash here at the lodge, knows Crypto Max and says, I will call here with ace-8 in the big blind. And how about two pair? This is a spicy flop. Clubs for Crypto Max. Rahul, top 2. Watch out, folks. Rather small bet from Crypto Max. 300 into 1.1 million. What does Rahul do here? He's just going to flat.
You told me before I was at RBG.
There's the club. Crypto Max. Getting paid off here.
Over there, obviously.
Yeah. They don't have
Raising
5, but
pre-flop with Queen 5 of clubs gets rewarded here. How much is he going to bet? Lot, about 600,000. Let's get a count, but just eyeballing it. 600,000, Slick Rick. Pretty good eyes still at 58 years old. And I don't see how Rahul gets away from this. Especially with 5.9 million, he goes all in and a snap call from Crypto Max. Crypto Max in great shape to win a huge one. Has to fade an ace or an 8. Huge pot. And Crypto Max
Just like old days, baby.
gets rewarded for taking a dive pre-flop with Queen 5 suited and wins a 5.7 million chip pot. What a cooler for Rahul, who loses about half of his stack. Little less than half. Crypto Max.
That's nice. Nice hand.
Thank you.
Now,
Hold on, Amos.
second in chips at this table.
right? Something did he do?
You didn't fuck me.
Oh fuck it.
Hey, will you see if Brittany can come in here?
Color up, I guess.
Thank you.
I don't think they could do a color up and chip count as well.
Hey, Britt.
Can I?
Can I just get a...
No, I'm so sorry. I didn't hear
I
you.
called her in
I'm sorry. I
first.
didn't hear you.
Can I just get a water and a Modelo?
I also want an alcoholic beverage, but I don't want the water. Okay. I'll take. Like, I'll take 2 ultras, please. 2 ultras? Yeah. Can I do another? Yeah, about 5.
Jorge's ordering beers 2 at a time. Jorge, chill, bro. Just kidding. You got to like a guy who orders 2 beers at a time.
Sure. I don't know. I just kind of have a headache,
Yeah.
so I thought maybe I should get a water too.
Good luck.
Rahul is all in. He's on a little tilt. All in with Queen 7. And Rahul, who just had about 5 million chips in 2 hands.
Nice.
Could lose half of it. All Pure with the Cowboys. Going to get the double up here. All Pure now with 2.8 million. And Rahul, this has not been his orbit. Got coolered by CryptoMax, turning the flush over Rahul's flop 2 pair. And now with this hand, Rahul may have been on a little tilt there in the small blind. As All Pure wakes up with the Cowboys. And we are 40 seconds till a break, so we'll probably get one more hand in before the players go on break. 21 players remain. We will play down to 9. Remember, you're not going anywhere on break, although you can take a break anytime. I will not see if you get up and
Can I get a glass of Pinot Noir?
go to the kitchen or
No, it's just like apparently Modelo's gluten free.
go outside. I won't see it.
Yeah,
I'll take
that'd be great.
Dos Equis.
There you hear the tournament clock. We'll be on a break. Players will go on a 12-minute break. You will not.
Be here. Huh?
$2 beers is very popular. All right.
I'll just wait. Okay. That's okay.
Rahul
Oh, you're on break.
with the Jacks.
Thank you. I was wondering where CryptoMax was going. He's like, see y'all in a bit.
Leave your mics on, guys, if you need to. There's a little switch. The light will turn orange.
Leave it all the way on.
And the players will go on break. You will not. Let's use our flex capacitor on the count of 3. 1, 2.
Hey, how are you? It's all
3. And we are back from break. 20 players remain. There you see the chip stacks at this table. Raj sitting with 42 bigs. Baller is the short stack at the table, 1.33. We will be playing down to 9 players tonight and then stopping the live stream. Coming back tomorrow on air roughly around 3 p.m. to finish it out. You're watching the Mini Monster Sunday night at the Lodge.
You guys didn't give me the fake mic this time.
$300
They always give me the fake mic.
buy-in.
Green crayon on it. Always get-
2,280. I'm sorry. Did I say that? 2,880 entries.
Thank you. Your bag is behind you.
No, I just brought a water. I put it. Oh, okay. No. I was like, I could have sworn I put it there. Thank you. Thank you so much.
When it gets down to 18 players,
Yeah.
Sorry.
we may pause for a minute too
So you drank all the.
to rearrange the final 2
I have
tables.
some for my boys. Yeah. But they told me to try one of them. It was terrible. Just gave it back.
Right now, there are still 3 tables, 2 outer tables, and this table in our studio. New chips on the table. We have 3 colors of chips.
Yeah.
The purple oversized chip are 500,000. The red chips are 100,000.
God.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I can barely see.
And the sky blue
No, you're good.
chips are 25,000. So still
Really hard.
3 chip colors on the table.
Can you log my complaint, please? Yeah, little like pink. Nah, pink's fine.
Speaking to the mic.
CryptoMax still complaining.
Chips. Lime green. They won't kick me out again. There's not enough players. We're good. We're good.
CryptoMax has been a little bit better on his complaints. He and Cinnabon. A lot of complaining. Love them both. Great guys. But if they won the lottery, they would complain about taxes. You know the kind of guys. Big shout out to our moderators tonight, Jim Bonix, VW Bug, and Yoda of Chatsville. There's Brendan Kaufman sitting over there in seat 9 at one of the tables. 19 players. One more gets eliminated. We will go to the flux capacitor for a few minutes. Over 1,000 watching from all over the world. We appreciate it on its Sunday night. Little tournament poker. Hopefully you can like and subscribe to our channel. 220,000 subscribers. We do a little bit of everything on this table. Low stakes, mid stakes, high stakes, cash games, as well as tournament poker like today. Believe we have two ladies remaining. Brittany and Jennifer. All in from Baller.
Of course.
King 9 suited.
Had to do something.
And there's the call from Jorge with ace 10.
Thank you.
And this is for Baller's tournament life.
Let's see what concoction you can pull this time, man.
She said she was in wait for
19th place. There's the pay jump from 18th to 19th. There's the ace for Jorge.
Jack of spades.
All right.
Hell yeah, funky shit.
So you're saying there's a chance for Baller.
I get to sweat it last.
Yeah.
Y'all get to see before. I'm looking at your reaction.
Oh my God.
Oh, I got back.
Good game.
Doesn't happen.
By the way.
Yeah, you too.
So Baller will be eliminated in 19th
I
place.
look at y'all's reaction over here.
And as we get all the players regrouped to the final two tables,
It was a good run.
Yeah.
there is a slight pause. You will not have to deal with it. Let's go to the flux capacitor. 1, 2, 3. God, I love this flux capacitor. We are down to 17 players. 2 players got eliminated there. So there you see the studio table. Jorge, Cryptomax, and Raj all over 5 million in chips.
Yeah,
Short
they
stack
are
at the table
contributors on my table.
is
They
Brett
put, 2 something.
sitting with 1.6 million. Blinds are now
Everybody was showing them on that.
100,000, 200,000, 200,000.
5 million. And
Yeah, I saw that.
you saw that, right?
I did see
Bro,
that.
he was like disappointed. He's like, man, I thought
3 colored chips on the table right now.
Yeah, everybody was telling him like, bro, it's a typo.
The
like, don't
purple
worry, like,
oversized chips are
like,
500,000.
the first.
The red chips are 100,000, and the sky blue chips are 25,000.
You got it.
Yeah, nice.
Big shout out
Yeah, 5
to
seemed
Well, they
unrealistic.
Trust Fund Matt. We used to call him Westlake Matt.
like you combine your bags?
Finished fourth in the $5,000 PLO
Like the incentive of 3,500.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
WSOP event
If you play twice, you can.
for over $200,000.
Is that what happened? Or-
Bring that money home, young man.
You just
Congratulations.
Nobody had double bagged up until yesterday.
Westlake Matt, a.k.a. Trust Fund Matt.
There was no double bags until
No,
yesterday.
it didn't load.
Great job.
My buddy double bagged like 3 days ago.
Maybe it just, they didn't
Yeah,
highlight it
they
or
just didn't
whatever.
put it in there yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anthony in the 9th seat with 3.8 million chips
You need to get you another water.
under the gun.
They always give me hands on your big one.
Believe he raised to 425. He did. And All Pure again with the Cowboys. Didn't he have those earlier? For a huge pot? Going to raise here in the small blind to 1.3 million, and Jorge also with ace queen. He's going to lay it down.
Yeah, of course.
Good lay down by Jorge.
It's gonna be a close spot. Need a minute, probably, guys.
Anthony asked for a minute to think about it. This would be for about a quarter of his remaining stack. I see Jaywin in chat. Alexis, how you doing, Alexis? Anthony in the blender here. Shaking his head. Like, how did I get myself involved in this with ace queen? All I wanted to do was take down the pot with my raise.
That's a Rolex. That might actually do it. All right, you might make me look very stupid, but
All Pure will take this one down.
guess I'll wait and find out.
He would have shown you if you asked him. He's nice
Lewis
like that.
Fletcher says the Rio Grande Valley in the chat rooting for Jorge, a.k.a. Chubbs. There you see the other table.
Thank you.
Yeah, the thumbnail.
Brendan Kaufman's still in there, seat number
Before I
9.
got in here, if he goes out, you need to get
Jennifer,
Home field advantage, baby.
Can you mute yourself?
Yeah.
our last woman remaining.
Thank you, man.
There is a pay jump 15th place. Right now, anybody who busts will get $5,182. 15th place will get $6,298. And remember, we're playing down to 9 players. And looks like an all-in moment for Brett with the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks hoodie on. And Crypto Max with Big Slick.
Get ace queen? So did I.
Be for about a quarter of his chips. He's going to put it all in. Crypto Max in great shape here. Dominating Brett. Ace King versus Ace Queen. Crypto Max. If he wins this, he's going to have over 9 million chips.
He might.
gonna be a sweat for
He
sure.
seems nervous.
I take that back. I'm reading it wrong.
Oh, back door.
I looked. He only had 150,000 behind, so he's going to have 3.9 million chips. No. I don't know what the graphics were doing there. He does. CryptoMax does have 8 million chips, and we're going to have an elimination. Brett is eliminated in 16th place.
Yep. Don't have to think much about that.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I thought CryptoMax was going to have more than that. I don't know what the graphics were doing there.
This was real money.
But he has 8 million chips. CryptoMax, a lodge regular on our live streams, playing a ton of cash games. Not really a tournament player. CryptoMax, do you know what his Hendon Mob is? I think I mentioned it earlier. CryptoMax Hendon Mob. $1,779. He is going to shatter his Hendon Mob earnings tonight, no matter how he finishes. He's going to add on to his Hendon Mob big time.
Come on.
Good luck.
All in from Anthony, ace-jack suited. There you see the stacks at this table, and look who's at the top. One young CryptoMax from the University of North Carolina. 40 bigs, 8 million chips. Short stack at the table, Rahul with 2.78 million. He's still not in any panic mode with 14 bigs. All Pure has a mean-looking beard. I want to see him smile.
Thank you, sir.
CryptoMax in the big blind. 200K to call. He's got tons of chips. He could easily make this call, but he decides not to.
2 bust outs?
Really?
Yeah, bro, that's crazy, dude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, even tables again.
I believe we're down to 14 players, if I'm not mistaken. Day 2 started today at 2 p.m., approaching the 10 p.m. hour in Austin, Texas. CryptoMax in the small blind.
All in.
I believe CryptoMax raised and Gary went all in. CryptoMax snap folds. There's the outer table. Got 7 on the outer table. 7 on the stream table. We're down to 14. Big shout out to our moderators today. Jaywin helping moderate today. Yoda of Chatsville, VW Bug went to sleep. Here comes the raise from CryptoMax with Queen 10. On the button, gonna raise to 600,000. Rahul wants a little payback, but not with 5-7 suited. Table got a little quiet. 14th place will pay $6,298. The next pay jump will be 12th place. Money's starting to get real. 12th place, 10th through 12th gets paid $8,079. There's the lodge cam. Look at all those smiling faces on a Sunday night. Those are some of the cash tables here. Look at all those smiling faces. Every one of them smiling. $30-minute levels today. Tomorrow's final table will be 40-minute levels. CryptoMax with a pocket pair in the cutoff. Going to make it 500,000. And there's the race. Raj says, let me kick it up a notch. Put 3 of those oversized purple chips in. That's 1.5 million. And back to CryptoMax. $1 million more chips, CryptoMax. If you want to see a flop with your pocket pair. Tough to play post-flop unless you hit. CryptoMax is going to give that up. Raj will take it down with a nice bet there. CryptoMax, I've never seen him play a tournament before. Obviously, he binked that huge hand against Rahul when he made the call with Queen 5 of clubs pre-flop and turned the flush. Rahul happened to flop top 2 on that hand. So CryptoMax was a little fortunate in that hand.
Damon, please.
You have two rows of reds? Just one? Cool.
Looks like Damon will be coming in to take over for the pride of Ukraine, Anastasia. 2-dealer rotation today. Let's go ahead and hear from our stream sponsor, Club WPT Gold.
Do you want to play in a free roll tournament with $1 million in prizes up for grabs? Club WPT Gold is giving away 1,000 tickets to their 1 million sweeps coins Gold Rush free roll. If you want in on the action, sign up for Club WPT Gold with code LODGE. Gold Rush ticket free rolls will be running every day from May 18th through July 6th. The sooner you sign up, the more chances you'll have to win a coveted ticket. Head over to clubwptgold.com and sign up with code LODGE today.
There you see the stacks, Crypto Max. 33 bigs. Rahul, not panicking yet, but with the short stack at this table with just 11 million. Over 1,100 people tuning in from all over the world. We appreciate each and every one of you. Lodge Card Club. We have 2 locations, one here in Austin, Texas, and the other about 85 miles to the south in San Antonio, Texas, off of Wurzbach. 2 great clubs. A lot of fun at each club. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Jorge raises with Queen 3 in the small blind, little blind on blind. And look at this, Anthony. Shoves over the top and says, Jorge, take that weak stuff out of here and back to the Rio Grande Valley. I love the Rio Grande Valley. South Padre Island. Some of the prettiest beaches in Texas. It's not very close to Austin, though. What is it, about 6-7 hour drive from Austin to South Padre? All pure again with a pocket pair. He's had the kings a couple times. Now he's got the hockey sticks. Raises to 675 and will take the blinds. And all pure now with over 4 million chips.
Is there any way I can get some beef? What do you have for the beef jerky? No worries, thank you. Thank you.
Sundays, folks, guess what? It's $2 beer. $2 draft beer from Odds Bar and Bistro, and they got some good draft beers. I broke some amazing news today. After this hand, we'll talk more about it.
You got it.
The Behemoth $100,000 free roll, June 26th through July 6th, right here at Lodge Card Club here in Austin. Folks, this is a $40 entry fee with $20 rebuys and add-ons. 10 days of starting flights.
Oh, shit, okay.
The Behemoth $100,000 free roll, June 26th through July 6th. Wow.
Get the 2-for-1? That's how I do it. I do once a week.
What's that?
I do once a week.
Oh, do you?
Because of everything.
Yeah, I do Fridays and Saturdays.
I chose the slowest day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next.
I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's great money.
Yeah, like whenever.
It's like fun for me.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Like,
actually enjoy dealing almost as much as I like playing. I mean, I
Dude,
like them both, but
that's what I was gonna say. That
obviously
whenever
it still works, but I still work.
before the shift, I'm just like, I don't want to go. I'll give it to somebody, right? But as soon as I'm in the box, I'm like, oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
This is the greatest to be a dealer.
Yeah.
We may be playing down to 8 players today. because it's going so fast. Knock on wood. We may play down to 8 players. I'm getting word.
Just wherever the best deals, yeah.
Gotcha.
I try quite a bit.
It's a good
so.
time during the summertime. Everyone has deals, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you get, 5-star hotels for like $100. Right?
Yeah, was also.
There's the flush
I book a lot on Priceline.
for Anthony.
A bigger discount.
Sure.
Yeah.
Got shot to the straight flush
Maybe
now
like a certain
for
tier or
Anthony.
whatever.
And
The
Raj
hotels hate it.
drawing dead.
The hotels hate it, like, because they
Oh,
had
I
to.
bet. Yeah.
They have to honor the price.
Right.
Yeah, like, and you have to be on them because if you book, they're like, oh, can I get your license and whatever? You're like, I already did the reservation. They'll try to book it under them so they can get the full amount. Like, make a whole new reservation. Because they go through price and they have to pay the percentage or whatever.
Raj comes along. Thank God he didn't see a deuce there. That would have been disaster. Lot of chips from Anthony. 1,100,000 into 2.4 million.
Oh, wait. I had some tenders as soon as I got here.
Raj is saying he's either got it or he's got air. And I could beat air.
Still another 12-minute break on that one.
Blinds are about to go up. Every 30 minutes, blinds go up. Raj is really contemplating this with his ducks. He makes the call with ducks.
Nice hand.
He thought Anthony was trying to buy it and made a hero call. And Anthony benefits from that with an extra 1 million chips in that pot. Boy, look at Damon, the tatted one. He's got more ink than the New York Times. Am I not mistaken, or did he add a lot of color to his tattoos recently? There's the beautiful trophy, the mini monster. Don't fall with that. You would be impaled and may die. Don't run with that trophy. Remember they used to always tell you, don't run with the scissors. CryptoMax in position on the button. Going to raise to 750,000 with Jack 7 offsuit. Rahul and CryptoMax have a lot of history. Tonight in particular. Rahul comes along with 9-7 suited. CryptoMax is dominating him here with the Jack 7 offsuit. Hard to believe. Both players whiff on this flop. See if Crypto continues. Over to Crypto. Goes check, check. Ace on the river. Raul with just 1.2 million chips. He's got 4 bigs. He's basically given up on this hand. And CryptoMax is going to win a 1.9 million chip pot with Jack high. And that's how you know it might be your tournament, when you win a 2 million chip pot with Jack high. 14 players remain. Actually, 13 players remain. We're going to play down to 8 players tonight. Into the bunker comes a man who's very familiar with running deep in tournaments. The Tranimal. How's it going?
Good. How are you, Rick?
Going good. We're moving right along. We started the stream off tonight with 44 players. We're down to 13. I don't want to jinx it, but we were going to play down to 9, but we're actually going to go all the way to 8 tonight.
That's great. Gives them a good sleep to go into the final table.
Yeah, players will come back around 2 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be on air after 3, and looks like it is on all pure here. We don't see his cards yet.
Honestly, this is a pretty solid field for 13 left.
Yeah, all pure. Yeah, no, it's great. I know Brendan Kaufman, I believe, is still in on one of the outer tables.
He is.
Jorge and Raj will be heads up. Both players whiff on this flop.
Just out kick at this point. Actually, don't mind a C-bet from Jorge here, but he's going to naturally get a bunch of folds. I mean, you're going to take showdown most of the time.
So Jorge's going to win a hand with the queen kicker. Jorge from the Rio Grande Valley. Some of his buddies in chat say his nickname is Chubbs. Now, I would not call him that unless he gave me permission, but his friends call him Chubbs back home in the valley.
I actually lost to him. I believe I finished like 50th and lost like a 60-40 spot. Solid player for sure. Doesn't get out of line too much.
Drove a long way from the valley, about 6.5, 7 hours down to RGV.
Wow, Max is still in. That's wild for a cash player to run this deep.
Oh
Solid.
yeah, he had a hell of a hand against Rahul. He called a big bet pre-flop with queen 5 of clubs and turned the flush against top 2 from Rahul.
Wow.
It was pretty ugly for Rahul and great for Crypto.
I want to say this is a little warm-up for Crypto to go into the series in Vegas.
Well, Crypto's Hendon Mob is sitting at a whopping $1,700.
Yes.
So he is going to shatter and add on to it. So when he goes to Vegas, imagine if he wins 100,000.
That is fun.
He's going to have a good summer.
Oh, definitely, for sure. Nice little sweat. Raul right there with the double.
The dream is alive, baby.
And there you have it. The dream is still alive.
Rahul plays a lot of PLO here at the club. It's been on many lodge cash streams before.
He primarily plays PLO and then jumps into the tournament, no limit tournaments.
There you see CryptoMax. As the blinds go up, you see CryptoMax with just 24 bigs with 7 million chips. Rahul is the shorty. He's going to be looking for a place here with just 9 bigs.
Honestly, everyone's going to start feeling short. So you're going to see a lot of jam folds.
Yeah, and with just 7 players at the table, the blinds come around very quick. 150, 300, 300. That's 750,000 every orbit you're putting in play.
You're going to see a jam here from Ace King suited for sure.
All Pure has been getting some starters. Has pocket kings a couple times.
Good luck.
All in from All Pure.
Which is it?
Raj is going to, for sure, should be folding here.
This would be for nearly all of Raj's chips. Would leave him with maybe a couple 100,000 if the stacks are correct. Looks at the clock, wondering about the pay jumps. Next pay jump is 12th place for a whopping $1,800 difference between 13th and 12th. So there is a major reason to stay alive here. Huge. The pay jumps start getting real.
How much is that?
3,325,000.
A little bit of a tank. I think this is naturally just going to be a fold here. If he thought his hand was good enough, he would have just got it in pre and just jammed. But if you open here, you should naturally fold to any aggression. Yes, you can like flip a lot of the time, but this spot, like, it's kind of hard. And it makes the call. Only has one big left after this call.
Wow.
If he doesn't...
He is not happy.
No.
Needs a jack or some diamonds. We've seen magic before.
No chops for him at this point.
Running diamonds, maybe? No. So he's down to 1 big. As far as our graphics are concerned,
That's 25.
I personally don't think it's a good call spot, especially when you like just open there.
300 left on the dot.
What's ever jamming to anything better?
Tripping a chair, baby.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Nice, man.
Sweat.
Thank you.
Literally over the
It was.
Why, bro? Just
Always
leave
sweating.
it, right?
We always think we see these spots for sale.
so Raj will have a couple hands to look at
Yeah.
before he will be forced to put the big blind in. So anything with an ace, I would imagine, before he has to make the decision.
Someone that when I went back out there to the regular table, someone texted me like, "The guy to your left's your brother."
That's awesome.
I think they heard us talking.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's fucking great.
Don't know if we've ever seen All Pure before.
He is a reg in town.
Yeah, but not here. Obviously from his hoodie. All Pure raises to 800,000. It's okay. Gary's been really quiet. I mean, really quiet at the table, both in speaking and in playing.
I don't mind like the defend here.
In the big blind, will make the defend. Both players with hearts. Hearts here would be an absolute disaster for Gary. No hearts.
It
and
just flops
top
top
two for all pure.
You can see bet like one big and just get tons of folds here. Even 400K. I don't think you need to really go that big. You want some calls with some aces. But yeah.
Slick Rick and the Tranimal in the bunker. There you see the outer table.
Brennan just controlling that table at this point.
Yeah, Brennan with heaps of chips.
Bunch of 500Ks on top of the stack right there.
Yeah, he had like 4 million in reds and then probably another 4 million in purples. So he's probably, I'd have to say he's the chip leader, because the chip leader at this table is all pure with 8.6 million. There's his all-in moment. Raj with queen six, making his stand with one big blind.
Whatever it is, he has to has to call.
Gary in the small blind. Then you have behind Gary, you have Crypto Max in the big blind.
Cryptomax has to call everything, whatever like the small blind does.
So just a call. So now it's up to Crypto Max with queen five suited.
It's a natural check. Yeah.
Okay.
You want a butts player at this point.
Yeah. Huge pay jump implications here from 13th to 12th. Almost $1,800 difference. There's the 5 for Crypto Max.
He should check all the way for showdown at this point and just
Two
turn
pair. And Raj thinks he just got there. But Crypto Max now with 2 pair. Raj with some chop outs.
I need a king, a 6, a 9.
Could win the pot with a 6. Could chop with a king or a 9. Doesn't come. So Raj is eliminated. That means everyone has locked up $8,079. Raj is eliminated in 13th place. He will go home with a nice payday, $6,298.
Not bad. 20 buy-ins in this tournament.
On the table.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. $300 buy-in.
Yeah, he angled someone out there. I was like, dude, you're fucking. I was like, you're fucking angling him. Like, he put out a fake raise. Yeah, he put out a fake raise with jacks, and he's like, oh, I call.
Weird.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, this is like, he's in the small blind versus the button. I'm like, dude, you're like totally angling him. And he got like an extra like 1.5 mil chips from it. And he freaked out. He's like, no one knows who you are. You're a fish donkey. Like, you don't know how to play poker. I'm like, all right, bro.
Outer table action. Did we lose another one on the outer table too?
You got to take him out.
It's not that serious, but I don't like when people are mean to me. I'm not mean to people.
Yeah.
Just try and have fun. Not that serious.
All pure, the chip leader, 8.6 million. Crypto Max right behind him, 7.7. Got to give it up for Rahul. He took a super bad beat against Crypto Max and weathered the storm and is laddered up nicely here.
I honestly like a fold out of the big blind here. Like, if you flop top pair, it's like okay, but Still, you're just losing it big at this point.
Folks, if you want to play on the Lodge live stream, a couple ways you can do it. Fill out the link in the description below or contact Skull Mike. Email him, skullmike@lodgecc.com, or go to social media, his Instagram or Twitter, @SkullMikePoker. Let him know when you are going to
Like 5.5
be
hours
in town. Start the conversation.
Yeah.
Nice.
One thing, though. We could make you a star.
He plays all the big ones.
He plays the fun ones. That's important.
Was out in Vegas with Skull Mike, and I think he's on his way back. So we may see him tomorrow.
Rick, how'd you do in the employees?
How did I do in the employees? Let me ask you this. If you have aces cracked twice in an orbit, would you win a tournament?
Oh,
That's what happened to Slick Rick.
I'm sorry, Rick.
Twice in an orbit. And one time I flopped top set.
Oh my God! Did they run out of flush on you?
Yes.
Oh my God! That's the worst.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just not good in tournaments.
$1,800.
I keep trying, though.
Yeah, I mean the big money's there.
Hell yeah.
So there you go. 11 players remain. We will play down to 8 today. We were going to play to 9, but we're having too much fun. It's
Tomato basil soup.
a little close to 10:30 p.m. Central Time.
Pretty solid for a Sunday stream.
Yep.
Good luck, my friend.
Looks like all in from Rahul with the snowman, and all pure again with a premium.
Good luck to both.
This guy, kings twice,
You have a pair?
pocket pairs left and right, and now he's got big slick suited.
Classic.
Yeah.
It's a flip for Rahul's tournament life.
Straightforward by the
Now,
book.
do you really
I mean,
want dinner?
5 bigs. You're just gonna naturally get it in with anything, even like queen 8.
There's the king.
We got a sweat. 10.
No sweat.
Looking for
2 outs.
an 8-ball corner pocket. Does not come, and Rahul is eliminated by All Pure, and All Pure has been pretty damn pure.
You love your ace kings, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
You really want to have dinner?
Suited, too.
First time I've heard him talk, though.
Nice run by Roll.
Yeah, he laddered up nicely, Rahul. I like Rahul. Great player, Lodge regular.
No, I know what you
He will
want
finish
for the night, but I thought maybe.
in 11th place. Walk out of here with $8,079.
Not a bad payday for a $300 buy-in.
Yeah, 5-5, yeah. I didn't even.
No, he meant like
That money is in play at the PLO table probably right about now.
It definitely is. Unless he tilted off and wanted to go home.
Money on who's
Lower
gonna
the
bubble.
stress.
This is the ultimate sweat with
So 10 players remain. We need 2 more to be eliminated, and then we will call it a night. Come back tomorrow. Blinds 150,000, 300,000, 300,000. And here's the point in the tournament where there's still 2 tables of 5. So that means the blinds. If you're a short stack at this point,
Nice to meet you.
blinds are coming around. There's Labdwakin right there with the overalls. He put the Lodge logo on his overalls right there with the DZ hat. That's the Lodge cam. Look at all those smiling faces
Carolina for school for a bit. And then
on a Sunday evening.
moved out here.
Carolina's beautiful.
Yeah.
But the blind's coming around really quick right now. Alpier's going to raise, and he's going to start putting some pressure with over 10 million chips. And why not? Put some pressure on people.
All in.
All in from Gary with the pocket pair.
Depends on
3.
What's the 4?
Honestly, I like a fold here.
3, 3, 3, 4.
You lose the minimum, and you don't have to flip for your tournament life. I mean, not his
3, 4,
tournament
7,
life,
8,
but
5, I believe.
you don't double somebody like that.
No, no, it's okay. No.
Lays it down.
You're really not beating much with the king 10 off.
Wolfie in chat says, one day I'll join my first tournament, hopefully one day soon. Give it a try. There's a lot of small tournaments, especially here at the Lodge. There's tournaments you can get into for as little as $30.
Yeah, the Tuesday free roll.
The Tuesday free roll. And I seriously, I would suggest if you're just dipping your toe in the tournament water, give that a shot. It at least lets you see how tournaments are run, when you should bet, when you need to put your blinds out. It gives you just overall experience if you're just getting started. And here's another. He's had pocket kings 3 times. I mean,
He's had
that's
premiums all night.
All night?
I mean, maybe this tournament is like destined to be his.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, at least tonight. I mean, you can't win the tournament tonight. You could sure lose it tonight, but you can't win it on day 2.
Sure.
But seriously, he's had pocket kings 3 times. There's the outer table.
See, I was thinking the hand for hand now, because remember you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, no,
'Cause for all we
true.
know, they're
That's
just
true.
like, oh, let's throw on the stream. Let's see, we'll wait for them to bust out.
Yeah, it should be.
Well, Rick, I'm gonna head out here.
All
Thanks
right,
for
buddy.
having me for the last 30 minutes.
The Tranimal, always welcome in the bunker.
Thank you, Rick.
All right, buddy. Andrew Tran, he's a great tournament player. Finished, I think, 50th in this one out of 2,882 entries.
Last time I played was a bubble, and they did it, but this makes sense, just regular.
Anthony's going to raise here with suited Broadway cards to, I believe, 800,000. 700,000. Gary with an ace in his hand on the button. Suited ace. Cryptomax, the same suited ace. His are diamonds, though. Diamonds here would be just absolutely amazing. Cryptomax thinking about raising. He is.
1,700,000.
Makes it 1.7 million. And let's see what All Pure has. Another pocket pair, but not anything he can play. Back to Anthony. Really thinking about this. This would be for a little less than 20% of his stack. Says, oops, I just gave Cryptomax 700,000 chips. Cryptomax is now approaching 10 million chips, the new chip leader at this table. Could Cryptomax win 100,000?
Well, you boys fight this one out.
All in.
you guys were gonna fight it out. Let's on some battles. Hopefully it's none of them who busts. We get to all see each other tomorrow.
I wonder how slow they're playing.
I don't know. Should we fucking... Someone go out there and go pee and figure it out. Listen, if I go pee, I'll figure it out.
So now I think we may just be playing down to 9. I'm getting different information. I think we may have made the decision maybe we are just going to play it down to 9.
I mean, 10th gets 8K, 9th gets 10K, so there is a 2K difference.
So one more player.
It's a good rule of thumb. Anyone who says they have to use the bathroom and then they open their hand, probably pretty strong. I'm gonna try again. Yeah. I gotta use the bathroom. Damon, please, get a hand.
Thank you.
Of course.
Can't help you with the bathroom.
You could, you just don't want to.
Told you I would never hold it again.
700.
Raise 700. Found the loophole again.
Blinds will be going up.
All right. You're the best.
One more hand at 150, 300, 300.
Definitely not missionary.
Officially now, 244, 200, 400, 400.
Outer table action. Tenth place. Is $8,079. Ninth place, everyone going to the final table, $10,364. So $2,300 difference between 10th and 9th.
Raise 1.2. 1,200,000.
Battle of the Blinds. CryptoMax raises there and gets all pure to fold. Two of the bigger stacks at the table want to stay away from each other, if at all possible. And look at CryptoMax. 12.4 million chips. $2,882 entries, $300 each entry. We had over 700,000 in the total prize pool. About 120 of that thousand of that went to pay off day one people who did not bag but still cashed. Then 599,000 for day two cashes. Anthony with the pocket fives will take down the blinds. Rez asks in chat, does anyone know if the lodge sells hoodies and are they still in stock even though it's summer? Yes, the lodge sells hoodies year round. I'm wearing a custom-made hoodie right now that I had made specifically for. There's only one of these around. Nobody has another. CryptoMax continues to stack chips. All in on the outer table. Looks like it's up to Brendan Kaufman. He decides to fold.
Yeah, 1.1.
All in.
All in from Gary in the small blind with deuce 3 suited for $3 million.
No. One, two.
Looks like we've got an all-in situation on the outer table too.
Very close. 3,025,000.
CryptoMax contemplating making this call to knock out a player. He'd be in great shape here. Can't do it, though, with Queen High. Gary gets it through. Shakes his head like I had it all the time. gotta love the nickname Chubbs. It's a good nickname, Chubbs. Pocket pair for Anthony in the cutoff.
On.
He does. He goes all in here with the pocket pair, five-handed, folds around. He gets it through. Folks, couple things to tell you about. First of all, June the 11th. It's a Wednesday, a week from this coming Wednesday.
It's a little painful.
Our second ever open mic comedy night at Odds Bar and Bistro. It all starts at 8 p.m. Doug Polk will be performing. Slick Rick will be performing, and many others. Come on, have some fun, have some drinks, some great food. And then maybe afterwards, everybody walk next door to play a little poker.
All in.
All in again for Gary. The short stack, one of the short stacks. All pure with another pocket pair. Jorge also a short stack. In the big blind. Doing some inventory. Going to lay it down. And Gary says, hey, this is pretty easy. Last two times I went all in, everybody else folded.
3.8.
All in.
And he does it again.
825.
Fourth time in the last 10 minutes, Gary has gone all in. What do they say? Works every time but the last time?
Okay. That's fine.
Anthony with ace-9.
Easy game.
And Gary says, I can do this all night long.
So they're not pausing for anything, right?
On.
Anthony decides to take a stab at the all-in. Gary's a little pissed off at it in the big blind. Folks, we will play for one more elimination. We've had 34 eliminations since we came on air. Need one more. Be back in less than 15 hours for day 2. There's the all-in for Jorge, a.k.a. Chubbs.
How much is it?
1,300,000.
For about 1.3 million
1,000,000.
in the cutoff.
Not all in. 1,300,000.
Oh, he leaves 50,000 behind.
All in.
All in.
Gary goes all in with ace-9. Back to Jorge.
Seconds.
You're done.
Wants to wait a few seconds to see if somebody busts so he could ladder up. Makes the call.
Good luck.
Thanks.
So Jorge in trouble here. King 8 suited for his tournament life. Couple clubs. There's the 8 for Jorge. Gary needs an ace or a 9 that's not a club. I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Gary did hit the 9, had top on the flop, but running 8s give Jorge new life.
God, I love poker, bro.
I didn't even see that 9 for Gary on the flop.
We're done with all the splits, and they gave you the next
All I was paying attention to was the
They
2
went live and they wait
clubs.
for the final table.
Yeah.
So there's Slick Rick's mistake for the evening. I apologize. We will have the players will take a break in about 45 minutes. But as always, you will not be taking a break.
All in.
All in. Gary's getting the hang of this.
I believe it's 3,675.
All in again. On the button, and we'll take down the blinds. Folks, check out our new podcast. Skull Mike and I have a new podcast. It's a little different than all the other podcasts you listen to. We guarantee you it's not going to be more than 25, 30 minutes. Most likely 20 minutes. So far, we've had 3. We're going to release one every 2 weeks. We've released 3 already. Abby Poker, Corey Eyring, and T1000. In a week and a half, you will see our 4th episode, DQ. It's called Cards and Cocktails. Check us out. Like and subscribe, please, on YouTube. Cards and Cocktails with Slick and Skull. All in for the 6th time. This time, Gary has ace-queen offsuit.
Uh, 4,675,000.
4,675.
2, 3, yes.
It was 3-4. Call.
Cryptomax now 12.4 million. Jorge now, the short stack. Looks like we have an all-in situation here. Seat 5. Over to Brendan. This is the outer table. Back into the studio, and all pure, of course, another pocket pair. Slick Rick's new name is All Pure. I mean, if you named All Pure, you got to run pure. Guy's had more pocket pairs than anybody I've ever seen. Looks like we have an all-in call situation on the outer table. Looks like seat 5 may be in for his tournament life. And he's going to survive and win a huge pot from Brendan. Looks like that may be close to 4 million chips. Anada Eddie is checking in from Bali. Is it Bali or Bali? Or is it now Horseshoe? Little Vegas joke there. All in, Queen Jack suited from Anthony. I've been going to Vegas for about 40 years. And now with the dispensaries out there, Vegas smells like my college dorm room. It's the same smell. If you close your eyes in Vegas, breathe in.
Is it Big Blind Nancy first?
That's my college dorm room. That's what it smelled like.
No, it's Big Blind.
Big Blind?
Big Blind takes precedence.
Cool.
It's not an all-in. Jorge leaves himself a few chips behind. He did this the last time he went all in. Leaves 400,000 behind. Makes it 2,100,000. And All Pure will lay it down.
Oh, thank God. Please, just end the misery here.
We are going to play down to 9 players. Originally, I thought I got word it was 8, then back to 9. It is 9 players. We will stop.
A little bit less. 7.
How do the stacks look out there?
19.
How do the stacks look out there?
Well, there's 72 million chips in total. So, so there's 19. You have.
I have like
4.6.
5.5 here.
5.5. So that's 30, and then you got Shorty. So we have 33 mil. I guess it's pretty equal.
Yeah, we're in the same spot there.
Yeah. We're just everyone.
Yeah, I already had counted the chips.
Yeah.
I thought for sure this blind level we would be.
I guess it is pretty even. Huh. Well, the Anastasia comes in.
All in for Anthony with suited Broadway cards. Nobody's waking up with anything. Back to Jorge. Jorge will lay it down. Look for us to come on air sometime after 3 p.m. tomorrow. And we will stay on until we have a winner. Once again, big congratulations to Lodge Regular,
Not in here.
an all-around good guy,
I see it a lot.
Best dealers in the country.
Westlake Matt, or as Skull Mike calls him, Trust Fund Matt,
Or is this you too?
finished 4th in the $5,000
Yeah.
WSOP
Cool.
Rio Grande Valley.
Nice.
Yeah, we
PLO event
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
for over 200,000.
Oh, sorry.
That was supposed to be it.
Big shout out to our production crew. If you think our production crew is doing a good job, type in Crew Rocks.
There's the lucky charm, she says. All right. Listen, I don't care what I got. I'll just take the winning hand. All right.
Appreciate everybody joining us. Want to say a big thank you to all the employees here at the Lodge and over at Odds Bar and Bistro. There's the outer table. From the front counter to the cage to the dealers to the floor staff and all the wait staff. Great thing about Lodge, you can order food from Odds Bar and Bistro, and wait staff will deliver it right to your table. Play 6 hours, you get $15 in comp money to use. That's 6 hours cash. Justice in chat says, went to the Lodge a few months ago for the half milli and can confirm it's an incredible experience. Look at that beautiful trophy. That's what the winner is going to win. You don't get the stand, the lighted stand that goes round and round. That's ours. We keep that. You get the trophy.
No, I'm just
There's Brittany, the chairmanator.
like half hungry. Ready to go to bed. You go to home.
Big shout out to Pickleball Lauren, who joined us in the production room tonight. She's normally a dealer here at the Lodge, and she's going to help with production every now and then. Pickleball Lauren. CryptoMax is going to toss in a million more chips with ace deuce. Fair fight here. CryptoMax slight favorite. Jump ball here. Both players whiff on this. Ace with a gut shot for CryptoMax. CryptoMax comes along. Another diamond. These are two players with tons of chips. 6.2 million chips in the pot and all pure hits. A pair on the river. Look at this, CryptoMax. Firing out a river bet with ace high, 2 million. Can all pure find the call here? Huge pot. All pure 2 million to win 10 million. That's one of the things going on in his head right now. The other thing going on in his head is, where can I get a Lodge hoodie? Blinds are going to be going up. Big decision here for All Pure. He makes the call. All Pure wins a 10 million chip pot.
Get that.
And you got to like Crypto Max
You didn't believe me?
taking a shot there.
It was a tough call. It was. Should just ripped it. I was considering ripping it.
The biggest pot of the day. Two of the chip leaders. All Pure now with 13.6 million chips. Looking to eliminate one more player. We're on hand number 128. There it is, all-in moment for Jorge. For his 5 big blinds. Crypto Max rejams. He goes all in for his 12 big blinds.
I haven't. It's okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm gonna.
My fault.
Jorge was not all in. Jorge, as he does, he left the chip behind. Crypto Max thought he was all in.
No, you're good.
So he threw his cards over. Jorge saw those cards. Makes the call. That's not Jorge's fault. That's Crypto Max. Both players hit their ace. Crypto Max looking for a 9, does not come. So Crypto Max in 2 hands has lost a 10 million chip pot and a 6 million chip pot. And he's down to 7 bigs. Crypto Max was sailing. And that was not Jorge's fault there. Crypto Max thought he was all in and threw his cards over. Jorge had 500,000 behind. He doesn't go all in. The last couple times he's left a couple chips behind.
500, right? I'll take the discount.
Money's no good here.
All in?
All in from Gary with ace 7.
$4.6.
It looks like we have an all-in situation on the outer table. We might be down to 9. It is. We are down to our final table. Down to 9 players, folks. And that will do it for tonight's action. You have a final table of these guys. They're all giving high fives. And 4 from the outer table will make up your final table. We'll all meet back here in about 15 hours. I'll be here. Will you? For everybody here at the Lodge Card Club, We'll see everybody tomorrow to finish this out. I want to thank all the employees here at the Lodge, Odds Bar and Bistro. I want to thank our production staff. I want to thank all the players, but mostly I want to thank the fine people of Chatsville. That means you, and most especially you. Take care, everybody.